Hello. Welcome to one of the most involved recipes. There's this thing that happens when you have a best friend who shares an interest that you do, cooking, right? We are both secret geniuses. So you take an idea that sounds fairly simple, and then when you get the ingredients together, you're like, haha, it's a lot. So my beautiful, gorgeous best friend, this one, he came up with the idea for tiramisu pie, probably because I was on a kick there for a while where I was making a lot of pies. Yeah, like, sounds delicious, right? Who doesn't like tiramisu? It's a little more involved when you're trying to make it into a pie, and because you know, you gotta figure out a crust. You can't use ladyfingers for the crust because they're very porous and they will fall apart. And then essentially, anyway, even if they did do that, it's still just tiramisu. It's not a pie. So that's what I'm attempting today. And then we're gonna take it to him tomorrow and see what he thinks of it. It's gonna be a good time. Maybe. Who knows? I mess up things that I plan. Doesn't matter, right? It's gonna be something. These are all of the ingredients. I know you can't see them all. You will. I have to make 2 different kinds of mascarpone creams. Tiramisu is usually mascarpone cream, espresso soaked ladyfingers, layered between them, and then like a dusting of cocoa on top. Fairly simple. This isn't because I don't know how to do anything smooth. And then I complain when I don't figure it out the right way. A biscotti crust, and then we're gonna make an espresso mascarpone cream, and then a regular mascarpone cream. I'm gonna like marble them. So we're gonna start with the creams. No, I lied. We're gonna start with the crust because I have to bake it for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna take these biscottis, I'm gonna put them in this little choppy chop thing, and then we'll make a crust with it. We'll see what happens. I should really try things out first. But like, this is me trying it out. Okay, just gonna add some butter to bring it together. Same way you would a graham cracker crust. That's the route I'm going at least, so I hope that works. Put it in your pie tin. It looks like sand! It just looks like I went scoops some sand. Okay. I'm gonna bake it at 350 for just like 5 minutes. I just want it to like harden a little bit, obviously, so it doesn't fall apart when we slice it. We're gonna make the regular mascarpone filling while the crust is baking. So you need 4 egg yolks, a 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, a whole 8-ounce container of mascarpone, and 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream, and an additional 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. These will be mixed separately, but that's everything we need for the mascarpone part. Start with the egg yolks and the sugar, and you're going to whip them until you reach a ribbon stage, which a ribbon stage is, it turns a light pale color, and when you lift the mixer up, it will ribbon down, and that's the ribbon stage. I'll show you once mine gets there, so I will be back. I just want to show you what it looks like before it reaches the pale yellow so that you have like a before and after to look at. So this is it, pale. This is the pale yellow, right? And it's gotten fairly thick. So the ribbon stage, see how it's a constant flow. And it like ribbons down. There's probably way better ways to describe that, but that's all you get from me. Put this mixture in here, and we're just gonna let it sit to the side for a moment. Wipe your bowl out, rinse it out, you know, however. And we are going to whip the heavy cream and the sugar. You're gonna whip them until you get medium peaks, so very soft peaks. Again, I'll show you what it looks like. Is your pie crust done? You should probably take it out of the oven if your timer hasn't gone off. Probably burnt. I don't know why I assume that people would be doing this like with me. There's no way someone could cook with me while I'm cooking. They wouldn't get it. They wouldn't get it done. This looks gross. It's like this weird mess of nonsense. It's curdled. I did it too far. So good news. I over whipped the mascarpone into it and it separated like a lot. All right, we're gonna go a different route. Try that again. Okay, so we're gonna have to change that around a little bit. I don't know if the day will ever come where I do a video where like everything goes the way it's supposed to. Oh man. I'm gonna make the regular mascarpone filling, and I'm gonna fold in some espresso, some powdered espresso into some of it, and just use that to marble it. Of course I did. It worked this time. Go. And set it aside, not much. I actually made a fourth of a cup more than I needed. So that's the part that's gonna be the espresso. So we'll do that and set it aside. So now we fold the mascarpone into the egg yolk mixture. Let's get our mistake over here. It's about 1.5 teaspoons that I'm going to put in here. Again, this is like 1/4 of a cup of the mascarpone, the plain mascarpone filling. I'm also going to take some of the espresso powder and mix it in with the cocoa to dust on top. All right, it's time to assemble. Cool down crust. Put the regular in there. I'm going to fold it into the cream. Oh boy. Ah! You know, when he told me this idea, he was like, okay, I'm the idea guy and you make it happen. And I was like, yeah, totally. And I'm starting to think after this, maybe he should just be both. It doesn't look pretty, it just doesn't taste pretty. It doesn't taste good. Okay. I'm gonna dust some cocoa, a little bit of espresso powder, and then we're dusting on top. It doesn't look great. It's gonna go in the fridge for at least 4 hours. This will sit in there till tomorrow, like I said. But if you're gonna give it a try, keep it in there for about 4 hours. The mascarpone will set up a little bit more. And yeah, so I'll see you then, and we'll do a taste test and see. I'm fairly embarrassed how all of this went down. But you know, part of my thing was like, I want to be a relatable chef, no, baker, a cooking person, and what better way than to watch me fail and hopefully try to recover from what I did. So here's to that. I'll see you tomorrow. It kind of looks like rice pudding, but here we go. I really hope he likes everything. I mean, I can't blame him if he doesn't, though. I messed it up quite a bit.
I love you.
I'm in charge, baby.
Okay. The layers are pretty distinct, which is good. This one I dropped on the counter. And now he's gonna try it.
Okay.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't taste as much of a mess as it looks.
No.
Good. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I'm brilliant.
You are. I'm less. That's it. Okay, love you, bye.